was your summer?
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good. Yeah. How about you?
Oh, mine was great, but I didn't train nearly as much as you did.
That's for sure.
No, but I mean, what part of your summer did you what did you focus on during your off-season preparation?
A little bit of everything. I'd say skating legs, probably the biggest thing. Just being able to finish the third period just like you did the first, and play more minutes regardless, and playing better ones. So every time you want to get out there, you want to make a difference, and you got to have the energy to do that. So just worked on that, getting quicker, and all the stick skills too. You want to stay sharp on those.
What was your summer in terms of non-hockey stuff? How much is it important for you to just take some time off hockey a bit?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, you learn a little bit more every year about your body and how you can handle it and get better. And taking time off is huge. Seeing family and friends is big for me, and got to travel a little bit too. So time off is great, but it makes you miss what you do. So I'm happy to be back.
This year the team is going to be younger. The nucleus is going to be younger too. Do you see that as a challenge for the group?
I'd say no. I think our young group has been here for a couple of years now with Marty and know how we want to play, and now I think it's bringing who's ever coming in now to kind of form and mold them into kind of our product that we want to be. And with everybody on the same page for a couple of years now, it kind of gets easier and we can focus on different things versus relearning the structure and stuff. So I think we got a good base, good foundation, and now it's just all about can we put it all together and go right away.
Exception of Nick because he's the captain. Do you see some other young player of the nucleus who take more more importance in the team spirit, in the room, around the team?
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody kind of leads in their own way. I think all the younger guys with gaining more experience throughout these past couple of years feel a little bit more comfortable, speaking their mind. I think everybody's bouncing ideas off each other, bringing energy to the rink, picking guys up, and I think that says a lot about our special group that we have, and everybody's kind of equal, and we all just want everybody to have success.
Everybody in town speak about the French performance of Nick. Did you expect that he can do that?
That was sweet. Definitely fun to see him do that. It says a lot about him as a person, and how much he takes his place to heart.
When will be yours?
Probably next year. Start training for that soon.
When you look at the start of last season, you were ripping in goals, but you seemed to express that you weren't totally thrilled with your complete game, and then that really came this November, December, and all those months ticked by. How can you start on the foot you left off on?
Yeah, I think obviously our coaching staff does a lot with that, and at the end of the year meeting, Marty and I talked about kind of getting a taste of playoff hockey and bringing that and setting that the bar for the regular season. I think that just ups the intensity. We finally got to see what that's like, and it left a lot of hunger in ourselves, and not just me, but I think for everybody. But I want to start on the right foot game one. It doesn't mean scoring every game. It means doing the right things and finding better ways to have the puck more and control the game.
Talking about the start, what do you expect from Slaf at the beginning of the season? Do you think it's going to be the year he'll be able to have a strong start?
Yeah, I think he's learned a lot. Everybody, he's a young kid. I think we all know that, but he's had a lot of experience in this league, and he knows what to expect out of himself, and we expect a lot out of him too. And I think he's had a really good summer. He looks good in camp so far. So we're all behind him, and I know he's going to get off to a good one.
When you look at the mix that you guys can incorporate on the power play, you've got two units that can compete with one another for ice time. How do you think that could potentially propel the power play to the next level?
Yeah, I think it's good to have those numbers. I think a lot of options, a lot of different things we can do, and I'm excited to see what we can do. Whether guys are tired out there, we can always put out a good unit that's going to execute and attack and find a way to score a goal, and that's the most important thing.
Cole, when you look at the game of Oliver Kapanen, what stands out to you?
I don't want to say boring, but just does it all the right way, and there's not too much flash, but you can just tell he knows what to do. He's comfortable out there. He creates a lot of space for his line mates. He can skate well, and really been impressed with his D side of the game, and definitely it was fun to watch in the rookie showcase for sure.
And as you think of the Canadians' identity this season, for you, what do you think will be the group's edge?
I think we're gonna want it more. I think again, we got a hungry group. We got a lot of guys that are young, still trying to show what they could do, and nobody's really satisfied with their game. So I think there's a lot left in the tank for us, and we want to start off the right way. We know it's a really hard league, hard division that we play in, but every night means a lot to us.
Dominic was on his first training camp. What do you remember from yours?
I don't know. I don't think I looked as good as him, that's for sure. Just kind of soaking it all in, learning a lot from the older guys, just trying to fit in and kind of keep the energy light and work as hard as I can. But for a guy like that, he's doing pretty well for himself, and we're trying to help him as much as we can. And he's got a lot of questions, and it's always fun to kind of see what he's thinking, and again, just how he's feeling. We just want to make him feel comfortable, and hockey's hockey, but being a kid in this city is pretty cool too. So just trying to make him feel at home.